Hi everybody, welcome to Grandpa Jim's vlog for Wednesday, March the 12th, 2014. I'm doing this with my new Pinnacle software that I downloaded, and I'm doing it directly in the software, and I noticed the picture's kind of blurry and fuzzy. So I might not use this again after today. Anyway, it's finally going to be spring here, I think, because the weather has been above freezing and it's starting to melt and it's really nice out. The dog even likes to sit outside. Today we have quite high snowbanks in our yard, and today, well, first of all, let's start with the beginning. Grandma Susan let the dog out, and then she's standing at the door waiting for him to come back, and he wanders over to where the gate is, and he doesn't come back, and so finally she thinks, I wonder what's the attraction is over there. So she opens the door and looks, and the gate's open, and he's gone. Anyway, she saw him at the alley, the laneway at the back, and she kept calling him, and he did come back, thank goodness. He was busy sniffing and peeing and doing his thing, but he did come back, so that's good to know that he will do that. Then I'm working on my computer downstairs here in my office, and the neighbor lady phones, and she says, is your water off? And I said, well, let me go check. So I went and I checked, and it was running okay to me. And I said, no, it seems to be on. So she was upset because I said, maybe your water line's frozen, because there have been water lines freezing because the frost has gone down lower than it normally does, and it's been freezing some water lines. And as the temperatures warm up, apparently the frost goes down even deeper. But the next thing you know, I decide to go upstairs and check up there, and I turn on the bathroom tap up there, and it's running slow. So I phone her back and tell her, no, I think there's something wrong because my tap isn't running very fast. So I think there's something wrong. They're shutting the water off or whatever. Must be a break somewhere. There have been a few breaks in the last couple of weeks where they've had to go in and repair breaks. Well, I'm come back downstairs, work in my office. The phone rings. It's my daughter from the school informing me that the main line has broken, and we have a water tower, and they're gonna drain the tower, shut the whole town will be off, and it'll be off a minimum of a day. A minimum. That's just the minimum. So I rush upstairs and I fill up the bathtub, and we usually have showers, so we don't use the plug, for the tub. And I'm filling it up, and it's taking forever, but finally it dawns on me. I shut the water off to get it as full as I can get it, and I hear this running of water, like just trickling, and I realized that the reason it took so long to fill the tub was because the plug is all dried out and not fitting properly. So now I have to go to my car, run all the way down to the next town, which is 10 minutes away, go to the hardware store, buy a plug. She says, do you know the size? No. But anyways, I picked one, 1.5 to 2 inch plug, and I brought it back. And by that time, Grandma Susan was home from coffee, and she keeps running water in. But now, by the time I got home, the water was completely shut off. I replaced the plug, and it worked. So the water is not running out of the tub. So now we can at least flush our toilet if we have to. And I filled up some pots and some different things for drinking water, because who knows how long this will be going on for. Anyway, the dog was outside this morning, and he was running around. Well, not running. He doesn't run. He sniffing around and poking around. And so I went and did something. I can't remember what it was, but I came back out, and I couldn't see him anywhere. And I thought, uh-oh, don't tell me that gate's open again. So I look, and no, gate's not open. So I step outside, and I cannot see him anywhere. And I think, where did he go? Well, I look up or to the left of me, and there he is on about a 4-foot or 5-foot snowbank, sitting on the top of it by our barbecue, just sitting there looking around. How he got up there, I don't know. So I run inside to take a picture, which I would have shared with you, but except by the time I run back outside, he'd gotten down from the snowbank. So I didn't get a picture. It would have been cute. But anyways, that's the excitement for today. It's already just after 11 a.m. and that's all the stuff that's been going on already today. I don't know what I'm going to do for coffee time this afternoon, but I guess we go to the local gas bar on Wednesdays in the afternoon because the cafe closes at 2 on Wednesdays. I can always have pop there instead of coffee. That'll work, unless no one else shows up either. But that's the excitement that's been happening around here. Spring is on the way. Thank goodness. So that's it for today. Oh, one more thing I was going to tell you about. I canceled my drug plan. I had a drug plan a private one that I had, and I paid $155 a month, but $138 of that a month was for drugs. And I ended up paying a copay of $4 on every drug. Well, the government of Saskatchewan also subsidizes me now based on income, and it's so high now I only pay 15% copay with them. So it wasn't worth it to have this drug plan. So I go cancel it at the private insurance company, and but when I go, that was effective February 1st it would have been. I go down to the drugstore in February to get some pills, and I'm still paying $4. I thought, well, that's strange. Well, maybe there's something wrong. So I go to them, and I go right in their office, and I talk to somebody at the desk, and they look up my account, and they say, no, there's nothing going through. Yeah, there is. But I didn't argue. I said, okay. So I left, but then I got some pills again this month in March, and the same thing, the $4 is still showing up. So I take the slips this time with me to show them, yes, you are paying. This time I had a different girl and a guy, and they, yeah, you're right, we're paying for your drugs that you don't pay for, a premium for. Now, the amounts were really small, like 23 cents on one, $1.32 on another, which is the reason I quit, because why should I pay $138 a month for drugs when they're only paying a couple of bucks each time? They're making money. Anyway, so that's supposed to be fixed up now. The joys of living. Joys of living. Now, some of you are probably saying, well, why didn't you just keep your mouth shut? Well, there's two things. Number one, I'm a Christian, so I want to be honest. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, what if I got one for the big bill someday down the road? Hey, we caught this and now we're billing you. You never know. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you again soon when some more exciting stuff happens. I'm surprised I actually had stuff to talk about. Talk to you later. Bye.